everyone, Grandpathenerd here, and I just want to take a few moments to talk about old school entertainment, specifically TV shows. Now, I love watching TV, I love watching movies. I've always been a boob tube kind of guy, if anybody remembers, that reference. But I've always been a fan of television. I love being entertained, I love watching movies, TV shows, all that good stuff. Love music. But when it comes to old TV shows, I miss doing the Saturday morning cartoon thing. I really miss sitting in front of a TV with my big ass bowl of cereal watching some silly cartoons like the Snorks or something. So I got a hair floating around here somewhere. Anyway, I got too much hair. Anyway, I miss old school shows. Land of the Lost. Every time I do an audio show, I show old commercials. I even miss the old commercials. It's not that the new commercials aren't any good, but there's something about nostalgia. And I guess it's when you get older, because I don't remember looking back fondly on anything as a kid. I was always looking forward. Now, I still look forward. I look forward to new technologies and new games and, new technology in general, phones, all that kind of stuff, tablets. I look forward to all that stuff. But my hat seems crooked. But I'm just a huge I'm just all of a sudden a huge fan of nostalgia. I mean, I do have some health issues and I'm kind of sick. So I don't know if that has to play if that plays a factor in me being so nostalgic. But yeah, I very much, like here recently I've been watching lots of old stuff. Lost in Space. I've been watching old episodes of Lost in Space. I've been watching Little House on the Prairie. I've been watching The Waltons. I bought He-Man and She-Ra. I have Transformers Generation 1. I'm trying to get my hands on G.I. Joe. So it's like I don't know. I just want to spend my time watching the old stuff. I don't really care too much about watching new stuff. It's like it just seems like it's come to a point in my life where everything new is just the same. And I don't know if that's me being playing the role of a boomer or what, but I'm not a fan of a lot of the new stuff. And then the ones I am, they go away. Like I liked Dr. Odyssey. I thought it was a good show. Yeah, the whole threesomes and some of the stuff was like, But as a whole, I was looking forward to a second season. Not coming back. And then you got some shows that just test my patience, like The Rookie. It's still on. So I miss old shows like ER. And even ER towards the end was like, oh my God, just end it. I think 8 years is good enough. Me and the wife just recently started Stargate SG-1. I know that's just 97. It's not that old, but 97 was a long time ago. So I just find myself, Perry Mason movies. Kojak. I'm watching Kojak too. And I'll do separate videos on all this stuff when I'm done watching them. Just do a whole discussion of the show as an entirety. Like I'll come on here. Also bought the Rockford the TV movies that Kojak did later on in the 90s and 80s. I got those too. So once I'm done completely watching Kojak from front to back, I will definitely talk about that. I'm going to start watching Nash Bridges. I did start watching a newer, older show called Rookie Blue. I never watched it. It's a Canadian show about police officers. I always wanted to watch it. I used to get it from Mega Upload back in the day, after it would air, because there was so much on TV. I would go to Mega Upload, thank you, Kim.com, and I would get my TV shows. But I don't do that anymore. Might have to start. The streaming thing's getting crazy, but licensing and all that stuff, they make it so complicated. But anyway, started watching Rookie Blue. I do have Kojak. I have Knight Rider. I want to get the A Team. I have Magnum PI. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time watching old shows and then buying old movies that are getting released in new sets from like Severin and Shout Factory and Arrow. So I'm just like totally just being nostalgic, like straight being nostalgic for everything. Like last night, I watched a couple episodes of Frasier. I bought Cheers. So it's like I don't know. It just seems like in the world. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I mean, people tell me I'm stupid all the time. And well, I could be stupid. Let's not pick on me now. I can pick on myself. But I just feel that with all that's going on with the world and the disappointments of stuff and missing lists and crap like that, I just so much fighting and so much going on in the world where it's like I don't have to think about it anymore. When I watch this stuff, I think about the cool things. I think about when I watch Kojak, I think of me sitting on the floor playing with my Weebles or my Legos while my grandfather's watching it, or when I watch All in the Family or Good Times. Or so I own Good Times, I own Sanford and Son, I own All in the Family, I own WKRP, I own all, All in the Family. So when I watch those shows, um, what's happening? I have that too. I just feel like I'm back in time. I'm reminiscing about how life was. My grandfather's not here anymore, but I'm remembering him, and it's making me smile, and it's making me happy. So I'm thinking maybe this whole nostalgia trip is just because the world is just getting so gloomy. I'm not saying the world sucks. I'm not gonna go down that road. Oh, this fucking world sucks. I'm not gonna go down that route. But I am gonna say I'm a little, it cheers me up. I'm a little down. I'm a little blue. The world's kind of, we're all hating on each other for stupid reasons. And it's just, oh my goodness. So it takes me away from all that. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I just wanted to say a few things about, all the nostalgia that I'm getting into. I mean, it's stuff that I watched before as a kid and watched it in syndication, but now I'm like really focusing, watching it from episode 1 to episode end, and I'm enjoying it. And fills my time with more interesting stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know how you guys feel about that kind of thing, but I just wanted to take a minute to talk about old school television shows and missing them. I really miss them Saturday morning cartoons. I will be a boomer about this one. I'm not a boomer, but I'll be a boomer. These kids nowadays, man, they don't know what they're missing with the Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, in the 70s, every channel had their own cartoons. And then in the 80s, they did. And then the King came along. We all know, well, people my age know, USA Network showed up and with the USA Cartoon Express. And when that USA Cartoon Express showed up, whoo, let me tell you, we were hitting the high notes. We were getting everything. Hanna-Barbera. We were getting cartoons. Devlin. Who remembers Devlin? Nobody. But yet we got it there. Speed Buggy. Jabberjaw. We were getting all sorts of great cartoons on Cartoon Express. And it was awesome. And I just loved it. I just loved it. I remember I'd watch Saturday morning Cartoon Express, and then right after that would be Saturday night, or the Saturday show. The WWE Superstars would be on Saturday after Cartoon Express. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. I get confused. Age. But I get confused. But I think it was Saturday. And then, these were the days before Raw existed, So USA Network came in. They gave us Up All Night. USA Network was like awesome when I was a kid. I loved it. The movies, the cartoons, it was awesome. USA Now is not what it used to be, but we all know this. None of the networks are what they used to be. But yeah, man, USA Network, that was a game changer for me because you could watch it was all day. It would start at like 7 and end at like 11 or something. It was like a big, huge block of cartoons. And, Pink Panther cartoons and Hanna-Barbera's, they're only like 10, 12-minute cartoons. So this thing was chock full of cartoons when it came to the old 70s cartoons. And then when they aired stuff like, Heathcliff and all that, it would take a half-hour block. But it was on both Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, I miss in the afternoons. Well, when I wake up to go to school, I had to wait on the bus. I get up at 6 a.m. and get ready for school. I'd eat my cereal, whatnot. All I had as a kid in the way early days was in the kitchen. We had a TV. My stepmother and my dad put a TV in the kitchen, and I would watch WTBS. That's what it was called. Now it's just called the TBS Superstation. I don't know what it's called now, but it was WTBS. And I used to watch. They'd have in the mornings. If you got up super early, you would catch the Little Rascals and the Three Stooges, and then they would start to show cartoons. Like old Popeyes. Remember the Popeye cartoon that would go. Anyway, the old Popeye cartoons, black and white, Heckle and Jekyll, stuff like that. And then you'd go to school, come home in the afternoon. There was cartoons on all the time. There were in the morning, in the afternoon, and on Saturdays. Not so much on Sunday. And then, Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom would come on after some of the cartoons were done, or Baba Black Sheep would come. I just miss it, man. I just miss it. I just wish. It makes me happy, takes me back to the old days. Anyway, before I go, remember, this channel is powered by a Rogue, so if you're interested, somewhere along the lines, I flashed up the code. Use code grandpathenerd, save 10%. Link will be in the description. Also, don't forget to check out my audio shows, Grandpa's Playlist, Rockin' the Decades, and Soothing Sounds. If you want to know when those are on, you can check it out at vortex-radio.com. That'll show you when they air, and that'll show you where you can listen on demand or what times you can listen to live on Vortex Radio. Also, B-Movie TV, only available on the Roku. Beard's in the way, but that's okay. Don't forget to check that out. I have a show there on the weekends called The Music Moment. Make sure you check that out. But there's a lot of stuff on B-Movie TV. It's 24 hours a day. It's chock full of crazy, crazy filler, old funny commercials, and then it's 2-hour blocks of movies, horror, action, sci-fi, martial arts, all B-movies. So make sure you check that out if you got a Roku. And other than that, don't forget lividmedia.org. My buddy Ken, who owns B-Movie, he makes movies. I got a little producer credit in his movies, but make sure you check out his store at lividmedia.org. You can, these aren't paid. He don't pay me. This is just me, because he's a friend. Make sure you check his store out. He's got good movies, man. He's got good movies. So make sure you check it out. It's working on a new one now, Return to Death Park. I can't wait. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about nostalgia. I'll talk about some more of these old school things. Like I said, when I'm done watching Kojak, I'll do a whole episode on Kojak. I'll do a whole episode on Magnum. But it's going to take me a while to watch them. It's only so much time in a day. But I just wanted to reminisce with people I don't know. And, yeah. So anyway, thanks for checking me out. I'm Grandpa the Nerd. I'll see you next time.